Vajravarahi is a form of Vajrayogini. What specifically differentiates the appearance of the different forms of Vajrayogini are usually stance, number of faces, arms, possibly color. But Vajravarahi is a little bit different in that the word Varahi or Varaha means boar. It means this wild pig, and Vajravarahi typically has either a boar's head protruding from the right side of her face, or it is placed on the top of her head. That's what makes Vajravarahi, the Vajra sow. Not diamond sow. I don't use this term diamond. It's just way too misleading when it comes to talking about Vajrayana Buddhism and deities. So, Vajravarahi, we have a lot of early versions from really for sure the late 12th, then 13th, early 14th century. The majority of them are Drikung Taklung, possibly Drukpa, and they're done in an Indian style. But I want to draw your attention to one specific painting, which I think is one of the very finest Vajravarahi paintings that I've seen, and it's Bhutanese, and the central figure is Vajravarahi. But what's really unique about it is the how dynamic the body is. Also the posture. She's going quite deep with the kneeling or dancing posture with the left leg, and then the right knee is drawn up very high. What is also unusual about it is her right arm is extended out to the side rather than over her head, as we would find typically with earlier depictions of Vajravarahi. The form, the shape is really quite excellent. At the very top we have three teachers. One of them was wearing a Gyalwang Drukchen hat, a blue cap with a gold ornament at the top. Then we have 7 surrounding dakinis. Now, whether or not they're retinue all retinue deities, or some are other forms of Vajravarahi or Vajrayogini, that I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure which cycle of Vajravarahi practice this is. Typically there's a 5 deity cycle, but here we have 3 extra deities, female forms. So I'm not really sure. What is also quite fascinating is there is a Vajravarahi sculpture that is almost identical to this form of the Varahi in the paintings. It's really unusual that you have a sculpture and a painting and they're so similar. But the sculpture it's Mongolian, and it's in a Zanabazar style. Now, Zanabazar, yes, we can say the style first started in the late 17th century, but we do know it extended right up into the 19th century. So it's hard to date the sculpture, and it's not all that easy to date this painting either, but it is most likely mid-19th century. But it's just curious that the sculpture and the painting are so similar in the bodily form, the position of the legs and the arms and the tilting of the head. It's just very fascinating. So press the like button, you can subscribe, and you can also support the work we do by joining HAR on Patreon.